What is going on, brothers? Man, this is crazy, man. Got a lot of update, you guys. I'm sorry for the late video upload. It's been a while. Reason is because, as you can see by the title, my clutch has gone bad. So I can still drive the car, like it's still drivable somewhat. It's just the problem is the throw bearing is going really bad. Like it sounds like a blow off valve now. Every time I shift, like it just screams. Like it's literally like metal on metal now. So I don't know if you guys can see this right now. I got all, it's probably really dark. It's probably really dark, I apologize, but I got everything here. So I got all the parts right here. I got the clutch, I got the flywheel, I got oil, I got motor mounts. I'll explain why. So for the clutch, I went with the Fidanza flywheel and Luck clutch kit. That's usually like the combo most people go with. It's OEM. I got it for really cheap, actually. I got the Luck clutch kit off Amazon for $350 shipped to my door, actually Canadian, which is really cheap. And then I got the Luck flywheel. I got that for 200 bucks, really good deal. I'm changing the transmission fluid. I'm doing an oil change. I'm installing my Damond Motorsports motor mounts finally. So he's gonna install the transmission and passenger motor mount because he's already gonna be around there, so it makes sense for him to do it. So I'm doing that. I'm also changing the serpentine belt finally because the one on my car is really worn. I don't know the last time it's been changed and it's pretty worn down, so I said fuck it, may as well. It's already working on the car, so may as well do that. Yeah, it's crazy right now. I just finished my baseball game. We had playoffs. Guys, my head is going crazy right now. I don't know what to do. Just please pray for me because it's about a 50-minute drive from my house. Luckily, there's no traffic right now. I'll be cruising in 6th gear. Just pray for me that the car does not break down, because if it does, then that's gonna be a whole nother problem. Let's just say that, brothers. Yeah, I'm praying, guys, that the car just makes it there in one piece, and once it makes it there, everything will be okay, hopefully. I'm hoping the install goes all right, but just pray for me. So what I'm doing right now is I'm waiting for my friend to pick me up, so basically what I'm doing right now is waiting for my friend. He's gonna follow me there, we're gonna drop the car, and then he's gonna drop me back home. So that's basically the plan. Yeah, guys, pray for me. This is crazy. Finally doing the clutch. I've been holding it off for a while, but now it's getting pretty bad, so fuck it, it is what it is. Gotta do it now. All right, guys, so I just connected the battery terminal. Let's hope this shit starts. No problem. Let's go. Pray for me. Guys, I am so scared right now. Just pray for me.
Several days later.
All right, brothers. Well, we are back in the speed. We are officially back in the speed, guys. Everything is fixed. I have a lot of explaining to do of what happened to the car, what needs to be fixed, what broke while trying to be fixed. It was just a whole mess. There's a lot of things that had to be fixed. Let's just say that. Yeah, so first and foremost, I got a new clutch. I got the Luck clutch kit, and I got the Fidanza flywheel. Really good deal for both of them. I paid in total around like $550, I believe, for both of them. So that was a really good deal. And then I got an oil change because he was already under the car. I got a transmission fluid change because he was already under the car and he already had the transmission apart. And then I wanted to change my serpentine belt because mine was old, worn, it had cracks on it, it needed to be replaced. And then I wanted him to install my motor mounts because I have Damond transmission and passenger motor mount that I've been wanting to install forever, and he finally installed it. So that's what I came in for. But if you guys know my car, there's always something that breaks. So when he took out the transmission, the axles were out. The driver's side axle was leaking. I assume that's because of my accident from the track like last year. Assuming a lot of you guys don't know what happened. Basically, I hit a huge curb at the track last year on the driver's side. Like, I didn't think anything broke, but for all we know, it probably broke the axle, so that it is what it is. And then on top of that, when he was bleeding the clutch, the master cylinder failed. So you guys know how last week I replaced my slave cylinder? Yeah, well, the master cylinder failed, so he had to replace that as well. So 2 things broke. And then it gets better. I'll show you guys a picture, or 2 pictures of what actually happened. So, and I apologize if you hear like a little noise in the background. That is my fender liner. It was not put on properly. I don't blame anyone for not putting it on properly because it's all fucked up, so that's okay. But so he finished the car, everything was good. He went to go for a test drive. Not even like a minute in, drives the car, oil spills everywhere. The fucking thread that came with the Core Sport sandwich plate for my oil pressure and oil temperature gauge, it completely broke. So the oil filter fell off, the sandwich plate fell off, and like oil just spilled everywhere, like completely everywhere. So that had to be replaced. Luckily, he had a spare oil filter housing and he could reuse a thread, so that was okay. But it was pretty bad. The car had no oil in it. He had to push it back to the shop apparently, and yeah, so that happened. So yeah, in total, that's what had to be replaced. Honestly, I'm really happy with the shop, guys. They hooked it up. They didn't charge me for like certain things that were replacing. Like this guy Nick, he updated me a lot of what was going on with the car. He was super transparent, told me what was going on. So I was happy about that. And then on top of that, guys, this car is running so healthy right now, guys. He opened up the transmission. He said it looked pretty good. 212K, you can't go wrong with that. The turbo's still running good. You know, it's got a new clutch now. Everything's good, guys. But what was really scaring me, so I have a Damond Motorsports old catch can. There's something wrong with the valve. So when you open the valve, like oil's supposed to spill out like just easily. So with my valve, I don't know if something's wrong with it. I don't know if it needs to be replaced. I'm not really sure. But whenever you open the valve, it doesn't like fully spill out properly. Like it doesn't pour out the oil properly. So let's just say the oil in the catch can has never been drained out fully properly. Let's just say. So he went to drain it because he did the oil change, so he was going to do it regardless. And you know, he drains it, and then just tons of oil. I don't know how he opened it. He must have opened it properly. I honestly don't know how, because I literally tried to open it last week and like nothing came out. He said just poured and poured and poured oil, which is not a good sign, because if you did it like recently and then your next oil change, if a shit ton of oil, that means a shit ton of blow by, that means your motor's going bad, which is not a good sign. So he told me that. I immediately started freaking out. I'm like, holy shit, like what do I do? What do I do now? Like, do I need a motor? Like, fuck my life. So he's like, you know what? So I told him exactly like what was going on. He's like, okay, let's run a compression test. Let's see what's going on. It was too late for him to do a compression test because he already had the car apart with like the transmission and everything. So he had to do that last. So mind you, for a day and a half, I was completely anxious. I could not sleep. I could not even think properly because I didn't know how my compression test was gonna be. Because honestly, I was expecting the worst. So long story short, he does the compression test. Good fucking news, boys. 170, 165, 170 across the board for a Speed 3 with 212,000 kilometers. I am so happy to hear that. Like, that is just like, that just made my whole fucking day, man. This is just, I'm so happy that this car, like, just mechanically wise speaking, like, she has shit's breaking, but I'm just so happy mechanically wise that this car is just running well and running properly. Like, it just, this car feels amazing right now, guys. I have not said that the whole freaking summer, but I can say that now. I am hoping to go to the track this Saturday, or not this Saturday, this Monday, because it's a holiday this weekend. So we'll see. But I'm super excited, guys. I installed these motor mounts. I'm hearing a lot of fucking weird noises. Mind you, I have the street bushings, not the aggressive ones, so they're a little softer. But I'm hearing all these weird noises. Like when I idle, I hear this huge chattering. I'm hoping it's a mount because, again, I'm new to this shit. I've never had a transmission motor mount, like an upgraded one. So I honestly cannot tell you, like, if it's supposed to be normal or not. I'm assuming it is, but it's, yeah, it's different. But the car feels way more solid when you shift it, when you drive it. It feels more planted. Like, the car feels more like a unit now. And I will say, about the clutch, it feels a little lighter than stock, like just the clutch pedal itself. It feels a lot softer and a lot lighter. Which honestly I kind of like, because with the OEM clutch, like it kind of like feels like you're doing a workout, especially with stop and go traffic. So this is pretty good. It's treating me pretty good. I'm happy about it. Yeah, guys, everything's fixed, guys. I mean, there's not really everything that I've been holding up, I have basically fixed. I'm not gonna lie. I came to a certain point where like I'm like, shit, the motor's bad. Like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna get another car? I'm gonna swap the motor. I'm not sure. But I'm not gonna wood, but I'm happy I don't have to worry about that as of right now. And I'm happy that this clutch, knock on wood again, because I feel like I have to say that like 20 times, will last for the rest of the existence of this car. I'm just really happy how things turned out. Like I said, huge shout out to Parts Plug and Nick for just holding the speed down, having the patience for this car, because I know it's not an easy thing to work on this fucking car, especially this car, because shit just loves to break. But yeah, and I feel like I'm coming to the conclusion now that, you know, I may have made it sound so bad, like, oh, my car like has been giving me all these problems the whole summer, but when you really think about it, this shit like this is bound to break. Like my suspension, that was my fault. I drove it through a harsh ass winter, and I didn't even put sleeves on it, so that's my fault. And then the clutch, I mean, like, what car's clutch won't last forever? Like nothing. So obviously that's gonna happen. Control arm, like just random shit that just breaks. Like it's gonna happen. Like they don't last. Like parts don't last forever. And I think I'm realizing this. And that's why, like, I don't try to listen to people say, oh, the car is being unreliable now, like, sell it now. No, the car's just getting old. Like, shit's gonna break. It is what it is. To me, it still makes more sense to fix anything that breaks on this car rather than buying a new car, because that still is far cheaper, and I do not want a car payment. Because this car is fully paid off, and like I said, the car payment is the last thing I want right now. Yeah, guys, I'm hoping that, you know, everything goes well. One thing that I do have to replace, though, on this car is the PCV plate. I am going to order a Damond Motorsports PCV plate. I'm going to order it later today because mine is going bad. It's leaking a bit of oil. Like, you'll see it on my intake manifold. It's leaking a bit of oil. Again, that's a common thing for speeds. Those go bad. I'm not mad about it. It is what it is, guys. Again, yeah. Shit's going to break, guys. Shit's gonna break. The car's older. I've accepted it from now. I'm gonna stop bitching about like simple things that are gonna break. But yeah, guys, here is the car, back safe and home. Just fixed up the fender liner. It got absolutely destroyed, even like rubbed on my tire right here. So I did my best to fix that. It is what it is. Clapped out car life. But as you can see, got the new Damond mount right there. New serpentine belt right here. You can't see the transmission motor mount, but guys, car is running good. It makes a lot of noises now that I have the Damond mounts. A lot of chatter. Yeah. Car feels solid, guys. Here's my buddy's car that I've been using for like ever because my car always breaks. But yeah, guys, I'm happy to have the car back here. I am happy as can be. She looks good. She's definitely gonna need a wash inside and outside, as you can see. Like, it's just dirty as hell everywhere, but happy the car's back. Guys, look how, like, obviously you can't see or believe it, but the car feels so much more solid when you start it. Like, it just feels so much better. Just listen to this chatter. Bro, this fucking thing, man. Bro, this is the story of my life right here. Fucking thing. Come on. Fuck's sakes. Yep. There. Motorsports now, passenger, cancel the transmission. Goddamn, boys. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Guys, listen how loud this rattle is. Like, it is so fucking loud. I was told that is normal, okay? I was freaking out when I heard it. You hear that? Clutch in gone. So it should be fine. But yeah, boys, that's the car. That about wraps up the video. Yeah, I'm happy the car is working as of right now. As I say, as of right now, knock on wood. But you know, I'm gonna end the video here. I have to edit it. Next videos will get better now that the car is actually working and I'm in a much better mood. And I'm more confident in the car now that it's going to work properly. Knock on wood again. But yeah, hope to see a track video the next one if I have time this weekend, because it is a long weekend. and I am hoping we do. If not, I will have videos ready. I apologize for the 2-week gap of no video. The car's been down. I have been in moods lately because of this car. Life is what it is, and yeah. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Stay consistent. Peace.